She's selling you the version of her before the mistake.
Damn.
So, in case I don't find someone in future, she's there now.
Yeah.
The future she's talking about is the 19-year-old's future. Today, at 29, 10 years later. But she's not going to tell you that, Kenodia.
Where are my whips?
Purely ass lambistic shit.
So in case I don't find someone in the future, or in case I decide to stay alone, maybe you can give me a kid and don't worry about the responsibilities. I will take care of them all. I know by that time I will be working. I don't know how you will take it, but I would love that.
How old is that message?
What day is it today? Thursday. Thursday this week.
I'll tell you, but because I know you don't know.
How old is
I'll tell you because I know you don't know. She is 29 now. I was putting the timestamp for a reason.
God
She
damn
was
it,
19
man.
in 2015. She's 29 in 2025. 10 years in a woman's life is your 30 years. The things she have seen, the things she has gone through. Now, with that in mind, read the message one more time. Captain Severhall, I would love that. Do that for me.
You know, the thing that shocked me the most is the fact that now she wants to have a kid and she doesn't even want me in the picture. Oh man.
That is what she's telling you, but that's not what she's communicating.
So you mean she'll want me in the picture? Or it will trap me?
Genovia.
I'm not following that then.
If she can get into your head by making you believe that you're talking to a 19-year-old 10 years later, then you're going to fall for the 19-year-old that you wanted.
Damn.
They all know that. And the whole reason you and I are talking, and the whole reason we are talking to young men, is to give them the information. That's it. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's it. There's nothing else. Just the information. Now that you know that, now you know how to engage with a woman. Don't go there try to change a woman. A woman is not going to change. A woman is adapting. This particular one here is adapting to a 10-year older version of you that she had rejected. And she's making it look so easy.
The other thing I wanted to talk about, but I felt like I think that was a bit too crazy. I don't think we can leave that for another.
Oh no, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I know the story.
Okay.
I'm going to look it up.
Let
me tell you what this guy is not trying to tell us. This guy right here, he met a woman when she was 19. She was in school studying to become a teacher.
Yeah.
You told her to drop her studies.
Yes.
So that you can marry her.
Yeah.
And make a family together.
Yes.
She turned it down and she said she wants to focus on her studies.
Yeah.
And then she said, but one day. Now, continue from there. Apana Puka.
So, when she told me that, I just want to focus on my studies. I don't want to, I can't really do this whole relationship.
Let's put some foundation and context here. What year is this?
Oh, that's a good question. Hey, this was when I was pretty young. When was this? One second. I had just was it was probably even before uni. 2015. 2015.
2015, you are 24, 25 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's 19.
She's 19.
Yeah.
And I liked her, she was really cute and everything. So I told her, look, you are studying whatever. And at that time I was okay, I was just getting into uh my studies and everything, but I felt like I have a good career going. Like if I just focus on my studies and I just get out of uni, I can make it for myself. So so me, I was like, why don't you just drop your studies and why don't we just have start a family and and all that kind of stuff. And why do you need to study? Like, she wanted to be a teacher basically. And I was like, why do you want to do this? Why don't you just, because in my mind I was like, if she goes to university, that's basically it. She's probably gonna hook up with a lot of guys. So like, let me just try and see if I can try and get in there. And she told me no.
Captain save a potential hole.
So at that point, I was just like, okay, so is it a yes or no? And she told me no. I want to focus on my studies and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm not going to force you. If you don't want to do that, it's all good. I have my own shit to deal with. I'm just going to focus on myself as well. And then we closed the case. That was back in 2015, 2016. Closed the case.
Almost 10 years ago. I'm putting the timestamp here.
Oh, man. I think, first off, I don't know why I keep these contacts on my phone. I should just freaking delete. But anyway, let me just carry on. This was recent, and I sent you a screenshot. I think the date timestamp there on the screenshot. I don't know if it was there, but whatever. This was recent, bro. And I'm just reading this message in complete shock.
No, there was no date. There was just time.
Oh,
it was a continuation of a message. Yeah.
I'm just going to read this message word for word. Let me open it 1 second. Let me open it. I'm completely shocked. When I read this message, I was like, what the bloody hell? There's no freaking way. This is what she's saying. So in case I don't find someone in the future, or in case I decide to stay alone, maybe you can give me a kid and don't worry about the responsibilities. I will take care of them all. I know by that time I will be working. I don't know how you will take it, but I would love that.
How old is that message?
Oh, I was reading from the screenshot. 1 second. That was sent to me on, what day is it today? Thursday. Thursday this week.
I'll tell you, but because I know you don't know.
How old is
I'll tell you because I know you don't know. She's 29 now. I was putting the timestamp for a reason.
God
She
damn
was
it, man.
19 in 2015. She's 29 in 2025. 10 years in a woman's life is your 30 years. The things she have seen, the things she has gone through. Now, with that in mind, read the message one more time.
Okay. Let's read it again.
She
Oh,
is
man.
29.
29.
So I want you to understand when she says if, as if she's talking about the future, I want you to understand she is now there. She is now in the present. She wants you to believe that this message was written 10 years ago when she was 19. That's why I asked you about the timestamp. She wrote that message when she is 29, pretending to be 19. She is appealing. Well, let me change that. She is throwing to you the 19-year-old version of her at 29. She wants you to see her the way you saw her when you suggested that you wanted to make a family with her at age 19.
Damn.
The reason she's putting it in the future is to confuse you, to still see her as a 19-year-old.
God damn it, man. I mean, I'm done, man. I need to switch off my WhatsApp.
She is wanting you to see her the way you saw her when you had a proposal. Because now, 10 years later, after going through the universe 17 times, she wants that because nobody else has offered that. She's not going to come to you and tell you that. She's going to talk to you as if she's talking to the future. If I don't get somebody in the future, she is now in the future. She have seen it all. But women are good at that. They know how to repackage themselves as still something valuable. The same woman, the same way the woman from USIU, after rejecting you in high school, in college, after getting married, after getting divorced, she still came back to you and repackaged herself the same way you saw her at university. She wants you to imagine she is that girl.
Yeah.
Same thing here. By the way, that is episode 6, the one I'm referring to.
Yes, episode 6.
Episode 6 of Ask IQ. That girl.
Man.
Now, the woman on the voice note, a different woman, the one with the tattoo at her breast, she had come to package herself to see you the way she was before she put on the tattoo. That's why she was telling you, I have even asked how much it is to remove it. And they told us they are going to do such a good job. No one is even going to tell the tattoo was there. She's selling you the version of her before the mistake.
Damn.
So this woman is telling you. So, in case I don't find someone in future, she's there now.
Yeah.
The future she's talking about is the 19-year-old's future. Today, at 29, 10 years later. But she's not going to tell you that, Kenodia.
Where are my whips?
In case I don't find someone in future, or in case I decide to stay alone, maybe you can give me a kid. And don't worry about responsibilities.
Yeah.
I will take care of them all. Watch the next sentence. I know by that time I will be working. Here is the question to that statement. At 19, she was going to teachers' college.
Yeah.
10 years later, why is she still talking about herself
Yeah.
as somebody who will be working?
Yeah.
Her socioeconomic status have not changed in 10 years.
Exactly.
That's how much she has adapted the character of an 18-year-old. The whole three sentences have to be in tandem with each other because she's appealing. She wants you to appeal to the 19-year-old. So even her job is not yet happened.
Yeah.
The 10 years are completely erased and the job experiences that are in it. That's why she's saying, by that time, I'll have a job.
Mm-hmm.
She's 19, 10 years later, still talking like a 19-year-old because she wants you to see the 19-year-old. And then she says what? Where is my... Here we go. I don't know how you take that, but I would love that.
I would love that. Yeah.
Captain Silverhole. I would love that. Do that for me.
You know, the thing that shocked me the most is the fact that now she wants to have a kid and she doesn't even want me in the picture. Oh man.
That is what she's telling you, but that's not what she's communicating.
So you mean she'll want me in the picture? Or it will trap me?
You know, yeah.
I'm not following that then. Maybe I'm not got it.
It does not matter where she is in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The government is always on her side when she has a child. The government is going to look for you to do the things that she says she's not going to burden you with. She knows that.
Yeah. Shit.
You are the most high value man she has access to.
Mm.
And I think I need to change that sentence in a different language because I don't think young men understand what I say when I say she has access to, not the men that have access to her. It's the men she has access to. The men who have access to her have come and gone. The one she needs is the one she has access to. This is across the board, all women.
Mm.
So you are now the man she has access to 10 years later.
Yeah.
So many things have gone wrong in her life
Yeah.
for her to be here, reviving a 10-year-old relationship from when she was a teenager. She still remembers that offer. When she was at the height of her sexual market value, she turned you down. Now you are the height of your high value man self. Now she wants that transaction, but she does not have the product. She does not have the currency. But she's not going to tell you that, Kenodia. If she can get into your head by making you believe that you're talking to a 19-year-old 10 years later, then you're going to fall for the 19-year-old that you wanted.
Damn.
They all know that. And the whole reason you and I are talking, and the whole reason we are talking to young men, is to give them the information. That's it. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's it. There's nothing else. Just the information. Now that you know that, now you know how to engage with a woman. Don't go there try to change a woman. A woman is not going to change. A woman is adapting. This particular one here is adapting to a 10-year-older version of you that she had rejected. And she's making it look so easy.
Oh, man.
You do not want this story because you responded positively. What did you respond to?
Wait, what?
Because she told you there she would love that. Captain Severho, strapped, ready for duty. What did you respond, Kenodia?
You're gonna put me on the spot.
You see?
You're
You
right.
see?
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
You
right.
see?
You're right. You're right. But
You see?
we're still weak, man. We're still weak. We are still
You
weak,
see?
man.
You see? I know it.
Damn.
29-year-old woman, bro. 29-year-old woman. 29-year-old woman. And she has succeeded in getting in your head and making you believe she is 19. The one you wanted is still here. The one on the voice note has changed. It's just that too. It's just that too. When we met, you asked me if I have children, and I said I don't. If you had asked me about that too, I would have told you I don't. I haven't. And that never came up. That never came. It's not fair. Haki, honey. I've even told my mom about us. My mom keeping asking me, "How is your person? Do this for mom." You know, if I was going to edit the video, I would actually put that voice note there. It would match word by word of what I just said.
Remember when I told you from the beginning of this live stream that some women have unsubscribed from my channel? Let me not say too much now.
That was her. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's a crazy world we're living in, man.
That is her who told you that George guy is poisoning you.
That's the same one. George is poisoning what he's getting into your head. He's telling you these things. I wish I could have taken a screenshot of whatever or forwarded you that voice note that she had sent me.
This is the 19 to 29-year-old.
No, the one with the tattoo is a different one. The 19 to 21 is a different.
Way.
Yeah. Dude, I've told you, I've been, and I think ever since after 30, 31, like the interactions I've been having with women and the things that a 34-year-old proposed to me, 31-year-old was the high school one. Then there's the 19 to I have multiple experiences, bro. And I'm just like, what the fuck? How is this happening now? But it all makes sense. It makes so much sense. Now they're running back. Oh, please take me back.
Bro, what is it about you?
I don't know, man.
Women reject you in college.
Yes.
They go out there, get married, move to a whole different country, adapt a whole new religion, get divorced, come back, and look for you.
Yeah.
How big is this mark of the beast on your forehead?
I think I have like a sticker on my forehead saying, I'm available. Look at me.
The Novia of the century.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I also have to blame myself. I'm a very agreeable person, and I need to change that. Agreeable and also not agreeable, but also easily swayed. Not only just by women, but but also by men, but mostly women. And I need to change that.
You need to fix your frame.
Yeah, I do. That's why the fuck we're here, man. Huh? Man. You know, I'll end this session with one thing. I wish when I was growing up, maybe 18 to let's say 25, I had a proper male figure there to like properly guide me, man, navigate this world. You know, my dad did as much as he could, all the way until 18. But it was after 18 is when I started interacting more and more with women and understanding like their nature and stuff. But I still couldn't get that information that I needed it the most at that time, you know? So I'm just, like you said, I'm playing catch up right now, man. I'm just playing catch up right now. I'm just trying to, the syllabus has gone so far and I'm just trying to catch up. And it makes sense because I've experienced it.
You have just described 100% of all men. 100%.
But you know, I know.
There is no exception to the rule. Everybody feels insufficient, which is why this information is important.
Yeah.
If we have one word for what we are doing here, it's just information. That's why I have to go to these prerequisites of eliminating the idea that you can change a woman, the idea that there is an evil woman, that there is a wicked woman, that women are bad. No, we have to completely eliminate those things first. There's no evil woman, there's no wicked woman. You cannot change a woman.
Yeah.
The only thing you need is information on how to interact with a woman. I was giving an analogy the other day, I can't remember with who. And I was telling them, if I go to one of the FBOs, the private airports, and there is a helicopter parked there, that helicopter is ready to fly. That's its essence, to fly in the air.
Yeah.
If I get in there and strap myself on the pilot seat and attempt to fly it, two things are going to happen. I'm going to destroy the aircraft, and I'm going to put myself in danger. Both of us are going to be destroyed. The helicopter was ready to fly with the right person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who discloses, I don't know how to fly a helicopter. So if I go there to try to fly a helicopter, I'm now putting myself in danger, and I'm potentially putting the helicopter in the danger of being destroyed.
Yeah.
Now replace the helicopter with a woman. And replace me with every man trying to interact with a woman without the information.
Yeah, man.
The woman is ready to fly.
Yeah.
There's nothing you need to do to the woman when you see them packed at the helipad. They are ready to go.
Yeah.
But you don't have the information on how to deal with a woman. So now you're going to destroy that woman that was ready. She's not yours to fly because you don't know how to fly. The right person with the right information, they're going to soar in the air.
Yeah, man.
But not you. And you need to know your limitations. Go get the training first. Go get the experience first. Go get the practice first.
Yeah.
That's why it's important for boys at the age of 12, 13, 14 to be in a controlled environment in high school with girls so that they can have the practice. It used to work so well, so naturally when we had boarding high schools, mixed boarding high schools.
Yeah.
Then we could practice on how to deal with girls. And the
Yeah.
reality check that these things here are 10 years more intelligent than we are.
Yeah.
The humbling mindset when a man realizes that a woman is smart, every man needs that. Because this ego here of the man, when they think they are smarter than the woman, is the recipe for destruction once they interact with the woman. And the woman is just going to put a smile on their face and say nothing. Oh, you think you're smarter than me? Hey, hold my beer.
Damn.
Information to fly this helicopter called a woman. That's all the man needs.
I true that, man.
Don't crash and then blame the helicopter. No. How do you think the helicopter got there? It flew there. It's perfect. It's functional.
Yeah.
It's in its essence. Get the information and grow the fuck up. Do we have one? Go now, doggy.
To Hamway. Together like diabs, and now we can go. We are done, man. Nice one, bro. Nice one, man. Dude, thank you so much for your time, man. It is always a pleasure, man. And thank you so much for your time, bro. Take it easy, and we will definitely be in touch.
So this is the first time we are doing this video thing. So I'll see after we end, I'll see what needs to happen in this setting.
Yeah.
I was on every other day with Eric, the captain guy that talks on Kibe, that they host Kibe with the coffee Indian guy.
Yeah.
We did this with Eric, but he was the one recording. So this is the very first time that I'm in the control.
Nice.
So after it ends, I'm going to see what I need to do and how the product looks like.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a whole learning curve for me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I've never done like a live stream, and then I'm also doing this as well. So
Yeah.
we'll see what the quality is. But so far, onwards and upwards.
There you go.
Nice one, man.
Stay away from old friends. There is nothing there. There is nothing there. And it's a feedback that something is not happening where you are now, that you have a need to go back.
Yeah.
There is a growth. You have plateaued somewhere.
Yeah.
And there is a growth that needs to happen so that you can stay further away from the gridlock.
Exactly. That's what I need to identify. So we will figure it out, man.
Well, in the next episode, you're going to tell me what is this obsession you have with black women.
Not only just that, but I think I'll venture off into that as well. But we'll talk a little bit about that. But also, I think it comes from the way I was raised and
Stop. Because I was going to guess that.
Yeah.
I was going to guess that.
We'll talk about it. I
was going to guess that. And I was conflicted because I know in your culture you necessarily don't use house helps. But it looks like, did you have a black nanny?
No, that wasn't the case. I'll give you the story.
What was the case?
I'll give you the story, man. I'll give you the story.
I'm wrestling because I know in your culture women don't necessarily get help from nannies to raise children.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out where is this place in your formidable years that a black woman was so prominent that in your adulthood you go back looking for that woman.
You won't even see this coming when I tell you, man. But we'll save it for another day, man. I want to call it a session, man. We've been talking for like 2 hours, man. I want to go.
It is 2 hours and 37 seconds, yes.
Woo, that's crazy. But dude,
all right.
It has been an absolute
That's the
pleasure.
next episode.
That's the next episode.
But
absolutely.
don't hold back on the next text message from a different girl. I know that you're coming.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. Let them come. I have the information now.
All right, man.
All right, man. Take it easy. I respect you, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for everybody who was on the stream.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys.
Let's see how this one goes.
For sure.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
All right.
はい。